إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. طيب يا إخوان, we're going to start the class, but before that we spoke about the hadith about if the dog were to leak on a container, you have to wash it 7 times, first with the dust. طيب, إخوان, what is the ruling of a dog? Is it pure or impure?
There's 3 opinions regarding it.
Okay.
So, Imam Malik is of the view that the whole dog is pure, including the saliva.
Okay, what's the evidence? What's the evidence they use?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, that's one of the opinions. The whole dog is pure, saliva and the body, the hair, everything. Because Allah said, فَكُلُوا مِمَّا أَمْسَكْنَا عَلَيْكُمْ. So he's talking about eat from, when the owners and the dog and they bring the prey, Allah says eat from it. Allah never says wash the saliva, things like that. So they say it's pure. Also the hadith, when the dogs were going in and out of the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, they never cleaned anything. So they use this hadith and ayah to say dog is pure. What's the second opinion, Akhi?
The second opinion is that the dog itself is pure, but the saliva is impure.
Okay, what's the evidence?
The hadith regarding that if a dog would touch a container of saliva, wash it with dust 7 times.
So that's the evidence to say that, okay, the saliva is impure, but the dog is pure in the hair. Okay, that's the third opinion?
Saliva and the dog is pure and the evidence.
No, that's the first one we covered. Yeah, that's the prayer.
I said
You're correct.
pure.
Oh, pure, okay.
The evidence is that the ayah, I think, where if you catch it, you can eat it. You don't have to wash.
And we mentioned that one. He said the dog, the pure, everything is pure.
You said it is impure.
No, pure.
You said it's pure.
Yeah.
Oh, so the other one is impure.
Impure, yeah, everything is impure. So what's the evidence they use?
That you have to wash your clothes.
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah. طيب, what about having a dog as a guard dog and things like that? Can you take a dog as can you own a dog?
So with regards to sort of for it to be for basically guarding and for something beneficial to you, then you are allowed. But then if it's just as a sort of pet at home, then
No, okay. Who remember the hadith?
it's the hadith where if you've got like a dog with you, then two mountains of reward will be removed.
So if you take a dog other than, what are the things? What are other than? من اتخذ كلبا إلا لمشي صيد وزرع. If you take a dog other than this, then every day your ajr will be removed 1 mountain. Now they say qiratan, yeah? 2 mountains, yeah. You can have a guard dog for a need, yeah.
For hunting and for guard.
Hunting, yeah, you can have it for these are haja, for a need you can have it, no problem, inshallah. So the next hadith we're going to talk about, inshallah, nabda. Is there one upstairs? Do it. I don't know.
Turn on. It's on. Let me check if it's working.
No.
Now?
It was on before. Turn it on.
It should be working. I was speaking to it.
No.
Oh, so the top one. Yeah, now it's on.
You turned it off. طيب, نبدأ إن شاء الله. So today, inshallah, we just finished Q&A. طيب, The next hadith we're going to cover, inshallah. We left one hadith for today. من توضأ نحو وضوء هذا ثم صلى ركعتين لا يحدث فيهما نفسه غفر الله ما تقدم من ذنبه. That the next same hadith about wudu, another narration says that whoever makes wudu like my wudu, this wudu, hadith Uthman, then he prays two rak'ah, and he does not think of anything matter of dunya or anything like that. Doesn't keep him busy anything related to dunya or anything like that. Allah will forgive him the sin that past sin will be forgiven. Now here this hadith talking about two rak'ah. There's the amazing hadith of Bilal radiallahu anhu that he prayed 2 rak'ah. He used to pray 2 rak'ah, and he will make wudu and he will pray 2 rak'ah. One Prophet went to Jannah. He heard footstep of Bilal, and Prophet said, "Ya Bilal, I heard your footstep in Jannah. What was that for?" He said, "Ya Rasulullah, every time I make wudu, I pray 2 rak'ah." So 2 rak'ah for wudu is very fadl, inshallah. We should do that. Now here, this hadith is talking about waswas of shaitan. Okay? لا يحدث فيهما. يعني the shaitan doesn't give him waswas, or he doesn't distract him for anything that relates to the dunya. So you make wudu, you pray without thinking about the matter of dunya. لا يشغلك عن الدنيا. He doesn't keep you busy about dunya and things like that. So if you pray 2 rak'ah, Allah will forgive his past sins. Now, waswas of Iblis, Ibn Qayyim, the whole books explaining the danger of the whispers of shaitan. And Allah mentioned in the Quran, one of the verse, وَمِن شَرِّ الْوَسْوَاسِ الْخَنَّاسِ الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ. مِن شَرِّ الْوَسْوَاسِ, from the evil of the whisper of shaitan. Okay? From the evil of whisper of shaitan, from jinn and mankind. Okay, so we're asking Allah to protect us from the waswas of Iblis. Now, Iblis, he does waswas many forms, many times. One of the common waswas he does in time of wudu. In wudu, when you make wudu, I've seen it with my own eyes, people making wudu. If I cleaned it properly, it starts again. In front of my eyes. He keeps washing his hands so many times, he keeps changing it. Oh no, I've got to do it again. I've got to do it again. It's a marad, it's an illness. And this is from shaitan. Shaitan just keeping you busy. Okay? So delay you, to make you delay the salah and everything. So he does that in salah, in wudu, to make you delay and keep you whispering you. So it's to make you think, oh, you haven't made wudu, go and do it again, don't do it. He keep doing it. I know brother was affected by it like that. I say, Akhi, this is from shaitan. You go ignore this. La yajuz. You don't do this thing. Thus, he comes at that time as well. Also, he comes at time of salah. And hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha, the distraction in the salah, that she complained about, she can't concentrate in the salah. And she said, Prophet said that this is a distraction from shaitan, trying to distract you in the salah. And Iblis comes, not only salah, tawaf, but we have qa'idah in Sharia and Islam to help us. We'll mention this inshallah. That is, you're praying, and then you forget if I pray 2 rak'ah, 3 rak'ah, 4 rak'ah. And he's from shaitan, he's whispering you, making you confused. I don't know how many rak'ah I prayed. I've done tawaf, I've done two circumambulation or 3 or 4. They don't know. Because shaitan is whispering, distracting you, confusing you. That's what shaitan does. And that's the waswas of Iblis. Now, hadith, one of the hadith, the man, hadith Hudayfa radiallahu anhu, the man came to Prophet ﷺ complaining that the Iblis would confuse him, distract him. And he said that in salah, so after wudu he will think, have I got my wudu or not? So Prophet said, لا ينصرف حتى يسمع صوتا أو يجد ريحا. That will come inshallah hadith, that do not break your salah, do not go until you hear a noise or you feel something has come out. Okay? So it's yaqeen. So the qa'idah is that al-yaqeen la yazulu bi-shak. The certainty doesn't go because of your doubt. So if you know you made wudu, okay, and then shaitan is giving waswas, that oh, you broke your wudu, things like that. It's from shaitan, ignore it. Build it on yaqeen, build it on certainty that I have wudu. So Iblis, la'natullah alayhi, he's there to waswas and try to misguide the people, confuse them in many aspects of our deen. طيب, now we are created, we have given nafs, we have given soul, we have given things which is mentioned in the Quran. I want to talk about type of nufus, nafs, that is go nafsul mutma'inna, nafsul lawama, nafsul ammara. Okay, nafsul mutma'inna is the praiseworthy nafs which commands us to worship Allah, to follow His command, leave haram, command us to do good things, to obey Allah Azza wa Jal. And Allah mentioned in the Quran about nafsul mutma'inna. We all have this, nafsul mutma'inna. Ya ayyuhan nafsul mutma'inna, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyya. The ayah. Allah said, oh, the soul of mutma'in. Mutma'in means talking about a nafs which has tranquility, in ease. Oh, the soul of ease, come to your Lord in pleasure and happiness. So, nafsul mutma'inna is the mutma'inna for the believers, the righteous. When we do worship, when we obey Allah Azza wa Jal, follow Tawheed and the Sunnah, this is nafsul mutma'inna. Okay? Then we have nafsul lawama. Lawama, lama yalumu, lawama. Lawama means to blame. So we have a nafs that blameworthy. So when we commit sin, makes us feel bad. When you do something bad, I feel bad, what I've done that. It's nafsul lawama. Okay? It makes you feel in your heart, I've done something wrong. I've hurted the brother. I should not have done that to him. That's nafsul lawama. And in the hadith of Prophet, he said that al-ismu ma haka fi nafsik. A sin that you feel hesitant in your heart. When you commit a sin, you will fluctuate in your heart and it will make you hesitant. I've done this wrong. You're feeling comfortable in your heart. Okay? Haka fi nafsik. In your nafs, you feel hesitant. That's what sin does. And lawama is type of nafs is that make you feel like that. And when you feel like that, you realize it's not allowed. It's a sin. It's a sin. And I'm sure you've been through that. You experienced that. Nafsul lawama. Then you go nafsul ammara. Ammara is the one who commands you to do bad things. Subhanallah. Want you to commit sin, major sins, disobey Allah, go against His command. That's nafsul lawama. So, Iblis, subhanallah, Allah Azza wa Jal has given us all this. It's in the Quran. These three types of nafs is in the Quran. And, Iblis waswas is there. And, he's going to command us to disobey Allah Azza wa Jal. And we know from the story of Adam alayhi salam that through his waswas, he misguided Adam alayhi salam. Okay? So Iblis is always going to be there to distract your salah. And destruction of the salah is from Iblis. He tries to distract you in many aspect ways. So in the destruction in the salah, for example, physical destruction and spiritual destruction. The physical destruction in salah is that your hand is moving. Hand is moving everywhere. So Ibn Qayyim has a book called Asrarus Salah, the true dimension of prayer, something like that. You can get that in English. And he talks about people who are distracted in the salah. One of the ways that their body moves. The athar, the Salaf says that only if that man had khushu' in salah, he would have not done that. That's one of the distraction in your jism, in your body, physical destruction. Another destruction is the destruction of the heart. And Ibn Qayyim talks about, he goes, that's a destruction in the heart, which is, you're praying, you might not be moving, but your mind is everywhere. You're thinking about your key, you're thinking about your book, thinking about your money, thinking what you're going to do today, everything. You don't think outside the salah. A brother said, when you stand in salah, all this comes in your mind. Subhanallah. So that's distraction in spiritual distraction, which is you're thinking about something else. Your mind is not in the salah. Okay, and in the Quran Allah said, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Yeah. That the believers are successful, those who stand in the salah with khushu'. And Mufassirun said khushu' here mean that they're not distracted, they don't look left, right, front, back, the eyes is looking on the place of sajda, they're not moving around. So khushu' is one of the thing makes a believer successful. So the waswas of Iblis will be always there to distract us in many ways, in wudu, salah, and things like that. In the Hadith of Prophet he said that إِنَّ اللَّهَ تجاوز لأمتي عما وسوست أو حدثت أنفسها ما لم تعمل به أو تكلم البخاري. That this is from shaitan in here. So indeed Allah has overlooked my ummah from the waswas of shaitan and what he speaks to you, Iblis, to yourself, make you speak to yourself, as long as he doesn't do that or speak about it. So waswas is there. So for example, maybe Iblis doing waswas for you to commit major sin or something. He just doing waswas, but you don't talk about it. You don't you don't act upon that. Okay, as long as you don't do that, then we are forgiven for that, inshallah. So I'm just talking about waswas of Iblis. That he's around us. He's going to do all the waswas to misguide us. And so this is what the hadith is talking about, that when we pray, as long as we do not think about dunya, Iblis is going to make you think about dunya, and he's going to do waswas in your salah and wudu. Allah will forgive our sins, inshallah. That's the hadith we just covered. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the actual hadith al-sabi', the 7th hadith in Umdatul Ahkaam, which is still about wudu. We covered that one. Hadith al-thamin, ikhwan. Hadith al-thamin. The 8th hadith. عن عمرو بن يحيى المازني عن أبيه قال شهدت عمرو بن أبي الحسن سأل عبد الله بن زيد عن وضوء النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فدعا بتور من الماء فتوضأ لهم وضوء النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فأكفأ على يديه من التور فغسل يديه 3 ثم أدخل يده في التور فمضمض واستنشق واستنثر 3 ب3 غرفات ثم أدخل يديه في التور فغسل وجهه 3 ثم أدخل يديه فغسلهما مرتين إلى المرفقين ثم أدخل يديه فمسح بها رأسه فأقبل بهما وأدبر مرة واحدة ثم غسل رجليه رواه البخاري ومسلم. Now this hadith, we're going to inshallah mention it now to you. I'm going to translate. It's narrated by Amr bin al-Yahya al-Mazini from his father. He said, I attended Amr bin Abi al-Hasan when he asked Abdullah bin Zayd, a Sahabi radiallahu anhu, about wudu. He said, can you teach us how to make wudu? He said, tafaddal, bring water. So he called for water. Then he made wudu of Prophet ﷺ. Then he took water on his palm from the container. Then he washed it 3 times. Then he entered his hand in the container. Then he madmada, istinshaq and istinthar. He done all that 3 times. Then he entered his hand in the container of water. He washed his face 3 times. Then he entered his water. Again he washed his mirfaqin twice, not 3 times, twice. Then he entered his hand. Then wiped his head. Okay. فَأَقْبَلَ بِهِمَا وَأَدْبَرَ. We're going to talk about this. Then he washed his feet. Yeah. So this is the wudu that Abdullah bin Zayd was asked by the companions or tabi'in who requested Abdullah bin Zayd to teach people the wudu. Now we mentioned some of the benefits from the previous hadith, that one of the benefit is that what was the benefit? The hars, the eagerness of the Sahaba to learn the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. So this shows the eagerness of them learning how to make wudu. They want to know how to make wudu the way the Prophet ﷺ made. So they went to Abdullah bin Zayd. So that's the first benefit we mentioned before. Same benefit mentioned here as well. The eagerness of them learning the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. And hadith of Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, ihris ma yanfa'u. Hasten to do good, what will benefit you. So this is something beneficial. And second benefit we learn is that to demonstrate how to make wudu. And the best way to teach how to make wudu is to show them how to make wudu. Like this, our kids, take them to the bathroom and show them how to make wudu. And all the hadith about wudu was shown physically how to make wudu. The third benefit is that, as we've mentioned previously, that we go to the Ahlul Ilm. We don't ask anyone to teach us how to make wudu. Brother, can you show me how to make wudu? No, I don't know how to make wudu. So we have to go to Ahlul Ilm and how to make wudu. And Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen has a book called Fadl Ilm, or Kitabul Ilm, book of knowledge. And he talks about, he gives the example of wudu. Okay? Allah says in the Quran, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Say, the one who knows is equal to the one who doesn't know. There's no equalness. The one who knows is better than the one who doesn't know. So Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen gives an example of a man making wudu. He said, if a man were to make wudu, and what happened, he went to the Imam, and Imam said, this is how you make wudu. And he made wudu. The second person, he made wudu, but he followed the hadith. He read the hadith, he followed the hadith, and he made wudu exactly the way the hadith is mentioned, the way hadith is taught us. They're two different things. One just following his Imam, one is following the hadith. So here Abdullah bin Zayd radiallahu anhu showing how to make wudu according to the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. And the best way, as we have said, is to make wudu physically to be shown. Okay? So shows that you go to people of the knowledge for anything. Ahlul ilm, fas'alu ahla dhikr, in kuntum la ta'alamun. Ask the people of knowledge if you don't know. And that's the people, ahlul dhikr in this hadith, Abdullah bin Zayd radiallahu anhu. Now, so we've covered the wudu bit anyway. But I want to mention something here as well. فَالدَّعَا بِتَوْرٍ. Da'a. What da'a mean? To call. Okay? Now can we invoke other than Allah? Here Abdullah bin Zayd is invoking somebody to bring the water. Now dua is ibadah. Now dua other than Allah, is it allowed or not allowed? It is allowed. Like this is what happened here as well. So we have to understand dua are different categories of dua. Okay, the ulama have mentioned in the books, Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Qayyim, in the Quran, in the Sunnah, there are two types of dua. Okay, dua al-ibadah, dua al-mas'ala. Okay, dua al-ibadah is a dua only for Allah Azza wa Jalla, which is hadith of Nu'man bin Bashir radiallahu anhu. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الدعاء هو العبادة. Dua is the ibadah. And the hadith of dua mukhul ibadah is weak hadith. Okay, weak hadith. Dua ul ibadah. What is dua ul ibadah? Is that salah, zakat, hajj. Every good thing that you do is dua. And what this dua is? Dua al ibadah, which is talab al thawab. Talab al thawab. You are requesting reward from Allah Azza wa Jal. So when we make dua, when we worship Allah Azza wa Jal, we worship Allah to attain reward from Allah Azza wa Jal. And the reward is only from Allah. So when we worship Allah, we don't ask man, a human being, to give us the reward. Okay, we can't. That's going to be shirk billah Azza wa Jal. Only Allah can reward you with the thawab. Okay, so dua al-ibadah huwa talab al-thawab, seeking, requesting thawab from Allah Azza wa Jal for your ibadah. For your ibadah. And this is only for Allah Azza wa Jal, who only can give us the thawab. Second type of dua, du'a'ul mas'ala, or du'a'ul haja. Dua for your need. Dua for your need. And this is where this comes in now. Okay? Du'a'ul mas'ala ينقسم إلى ثلاثة أقسام. Du'a'ul mas'ala divided into three categories. Okay? First one is du'a'ul mas'ala that can fall into shirk. that you ask for your need other than Allah. Okay, only Allah can give you that, but you ask somebody righteous in the grave or something like that, or to cure you, to guide you, whatever, anything like that, provide you. So this is haja, your need, but you asking somebody other than Allah. Okay, other than Allah, and that is major shirk. Dua al-mas'ala, your need. Second type of dua al-mas'ala is that we should ask nothing but Allah Azza wa Jal. Okay, we should ask anyone except for Allah in things which Allah can only provide us. Okay, so that is for your provision, for your guidance, for your health, for your cure. Things like this, you only ask Allah. Only Allah can give us all this, push away the harm, and bring the good. The third type of dua is dua al-mas'ala, but dua which is allowed, which you ask human who is front of you. Hadir, Qadir, Hayyun. Hadir, Qadir, Hayy. These three things have to be there. He needs to be there in front of you, he's able to help you, and he must be alive. So this is a dua ul haja. He made dua which is allowed because he called for water, he called somebody who can help him. Okay, so this is dua al mas'ala, but this dua he made too for the water to be brought to him. Dua is that somebody who is alive, was hadir, front of him, and was qadir, able to help him. So it is allowed. In that sense, it is allowed. So Abdullah bin Zayd radiallahu anhu, he asked for wudu. We mentioned wudu is water, wudu is the action. Okay, it's like, for example, suhoor and sahur. Suhoor is when you eat before in Ramadan, and sahur with fatha is what you eat. So if rice and curry, that's your sahur. Okay, futur, when you have breakfast. Fatur is what you eat in the breakfast. So it could be beans and toast and egg. That's your fatur with fa. So wa, wu, fa, fu, sa, su. So these are the grammatical I want you to learn as well, inshallah. So he asked for water, and he called for water, and then he made wudu, and he showed how to make wudu. Okay, so I have translated all of them. So I'm going to take some of it, inshallah. So this hadith is talking about wudu like the other one, but this hadith talks about 3 times. You wash it 3 times. You can't wash it more than 3 times. Okay, the group of people came to Prophet ﷺ, and they requested Prophet ﷺ to make wudu, and he made wudu, and he washed it 3 times. And he said, if you wash it more than 3 times, you have made dhulm, which you pass the boundaries, and your wudu won't be accepted. So you have to wash it at the most 3 times, at least once. Okay, so he did madmada, istinshaq, istinthar 3 times. Okay, he did 3 times. Now madmada and istinshaq, we've covered it, that when we do madmada and istinshaq, we should do it together. Okay, not separate. The sunnah is that the hadith of Abdullah bin Zayd and other hadith, the hadith of Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, that he made wudu, that he made madmada istinshaq with 1 gulp of water. And hadith of Abdullah ibn Abbas also, he mentioned the Prophet did the same thing as well. Okay, Prophet did same thing as well. So when we make madmada istinshaq, we should do 1 go. The hadith just talks about separately, hadith is weak. Okay, hadith is weak. So after mentioning all that, ثم أدخل بيده في التور فغسل وجهه 3 ثم أدخل بيده فغسلهما 2 إلى المرفقين. طيب. So here now, again, he washed his face. We know the definition of face, which is, as we all know, inshallah. So we have to wash the face. If anyone has beard on the face, that should be washed. If you got thick beard, the ulama says, Ibn Qudama and others, that if you got thick beard, you don't have to make the water go on your skin. Okay, you try your best much as you can. You don't have to, but if the beard is thin, okay, then you make sure the water touches the skin. Okay, that's the way it is. Ibn Qayyim, Ibn Qudama, Imam Nawawi, and others, they've mentioned. Because if it's thick beard, it's very hard. So Allah doesn't burden us more than He can bear. If it's thinner, then you can do it. Yeah. Now, ثم أدخل يديه فمسح مسح بها رأسه. We covered the hadith about مسح بها رأسه. The grammatical rule فامسحوا برؤوسكم. The ba, we have just mentioned again, inshallah. Some of the ulama says that some of the salaf actually they use the ba, the tab'id. Some of you wipe some of your head. So Ibn Umar would do it like this. Aisha would do it here. Uthman as well. Some of the salaf just did it like that. That's sufficient because the ba means some of your hair. Okay, but this is not the right explanation of the hadith in the ayah. When you look at the hadith of the Prophet, he never did it like that. He did it, we'll mention it inshallah, the whole head. So, ba'ul ilsaq. Ba'ul ilsaq means that every part of your head have to be wiped. That's what it means. Not some of it, all of it. And that ijtihad the salaf did was wrong. Okay, because if you look at the wudu of the Prophet, he did it all of his head. Okay, so tab'id is the weak tafsir. After all the hair have to be wiped off. Now, the hadith says, فَأَقْبَلَ بِهِمَا وَأَدْبَرَ. Next hadith he said, وفي رواية بدأ بمقدم رأسه حتى ذهب بهما إلى قفاه ثم ردهما حتى رجع إلى مكان الذي بدأ منه. Now this hadith explains how to wipe your head. For the brothers and sisters, same. So بدأ بمقدم رأسه. He started from the top front of his head. Okay. حتى ذهب بهما إلى قفاه. Then he went back to the قفاه. قفاه is the back of your head. ثم ردهما حتى رجع إلى مكان الذي بدأ منه. Then he comes back to the front where he started from. Okay, so you go like this, from the front to the back, then you from the back to the front. That's one. Okay. Now تكرار المسح الرأس لا يجوز. Ibn Qudama says لا يسن تكرار مسح الرأس. That it is not sunnah to repeat your mass of the head. It's not sunnah. And hadith Abdullah bin Abbas, Abdullah bin Zayd, Abdullah bin Abi Auf, Salma bin Al-Aqwa, Ali, okay, all of those Sahaba narrated hadith, the Prophet did mass once. He must the mass of the head once, not twice. I think there are hadith which are weak. The hadiths are weak. So that's the way to do it. Okay, now here it says فأقبل بهما وأدبر مرة واحدة ثم غسل رجليه. Now فأقبل بهما, أقبل is the front, أدبر is the back. Okay, so the ulama Ibn Daqiq al-Eid and Sheikh Shanqiti explains, if you were to do أقبل بهما وأدبر, this is أقبل وأدبر. Okay, but hadith says لا, it's not like this, it's like this. Okay, so the Sheikh Abdul Karim al-Khudai explained this, one of the top students of Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, the Lajna, and Sheikh Daqiq al-Eid, who is before all of them, great Imam. They said that فَأَقْبَلَ بِهِمَا وَأَدْبَرَ. So they say wow is ataf. Wow ataf is not tartib. Tartib means it's not in sequence. So if I say جاء زيد وعمر, means Zayd and Amr came, but we don't know who came first. Anyone came. If I say جاء زيد ثم عمر, that means Zayd came, then Amr came. ثم. But it's wow. So they say Shanqiti and Ibn Daqiq al-Eid and Abdul Karim Fadilatul Shaykh, he said that because the wow is not the tartib, okay, it means adbara wa aqbala فمسح بهما أدبر بهما وأقبل. Okay, بدأ بمقدمة حتى تحمل the next list of the hadith. So أدبر وأقبل. So basically to do أدبر is here. Dubur is back. Adbara wa aqbala. So it follows the hadith there. So that's what they say. So wow here means it's ataf, but it is not tartib. So it's normally other way around. Instead of aqbala bihima adbara, adbara bihima wa aqbala. That's what it is. That's the hadith explained by the ulama. Now, finally, inshallah, you know the utensil that the Abdullah bin Zayd called for utensil. The utensils has to be, any Muslims, when we eat or drink, have to be other than gold or silver. Gold or silver. And the hadith of Prophet he said that لا تأكلوا من do not eat from a container which is لا تأكلوا من آنية الذهب ولا فضة ولا تشربوا okay ولا تشربوا ولا تأكلوا من آنية الذهب والفضة. Do not eat or drink from a gold utensils or silver utensils. Okay, because why? These things for the Ahlul Jannah in Jannah, inshallah. It's not for us. It's not for us. So the ulama says لا تأكلوا ولا تشربوا من آنية الذهب ولا فضة. So some of the group of the scholars have said that لا تأكلوا ولا تشربوا is a nahi. It's a prohibition from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it is haram to make wudu with container of gold or utensil made of gold or silver. So this is for drinking and eating, not making wudu. So some of the scholars said because of that hadith, you can't make wudu in a container which is made of gold or silver. That's the minority of the scholars. The majority of the scholars says, la. You can make wudu, because it's talking about drinking and eating, not making wudu. So you can make wudu using container, utensil made of gold or silver, but you are athim, you are sinful for it. But your wudu will be valid. Okay? Because the hadith is talking about eating and drinking, not making wudu. Okay? So that's the khilaf between the scholars. So my brothers, we covered the hadith of wudu, and he basically, we've basically learned how to make wudu from this hadith of Prophet ﷺ. So it is another hadith of رواية أتانا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فأخرجنا له ماء في تور من صفر متفق عليه والتور شبه التصن. Yeah. So basically, hadith says that Prophet came to us, we gave him water, okay, in a container, min as-sufr. Sufr, which is allowed, you can use it as well. It's like silver. Sufr it's not gold, silver, it's something else. Sufr, yeah, I can't remember what it is now. Sufr, sufr. Nuhas, copper, yeah, copper. Sufr is the copper. So you can use copper and things like that, but not gold or silver. That's forbidden. So it's important we mention this because when we eat or drink or when we continue to make wudu, make sure it's not gold or silver, inshallah. Other than that, you can use it. Yeah. So we've covered the wudu, all the hadith about wudu, inshallah. We'll continue with the next hadith next week. Jazakumullah khair. Any question, I'll take it now. Yeah.
Sheikh, barakallahu feek, Sheikh.
وياك الله.
Regarding waswasa.
Waswasa, yeah.
So, I come across like an issue. It's like it occurs like it happens often. So like just before Salah, I have the need to go to the toilet. Like it happens regularly. I have the urge to go to the toilet right before Salah. Is this from shaitan?
Now, if you want to go to the toilet, if you feel that, then not from shaitan, you need to go, isn't it? But that's no waswas, because when you want to go to the toilet, you feel that isn't the urge. That's different. It's not from shaitan. No. Still going to be short. No.
I'm going earlier. 10 minutes early,
Yeah. It's from shaitan to say that, like the one we mentioned about wudu. You're making wudu, you don't know how many times you washed it, and you keep going back. Then that's from shaitan. Yeah, that's from shaitan. Yeah. I mean.
The few points you made about the Sahaba, the eagerness to.
Yeah.
Can you go over those 3 points?
The hadith we mentioned 3 benefits, isn't it? First benefit was the eagerness to learn the deen. Because they asked Abdullah bin Zayd, can you teach us how to make wudu the Prophet? He said, give me the water, I'll show you how to make. They want to learn. And the second one we mentioned that we go to the Ahlul Ilm. We go to the Ahlul Ilm, and they're the best people to go to. And this Abdullah bin Zayd, Sahabi, they came to Abdullah bin Zayd to learn how to make wudu. So eagerness, going to Ahlul Ilm. And the third one we mentioned was, who remembers? I mentioned 2, isn't it? I mentioned 2. Did I mention 2 or 3?
3. Oh, the physical, the other benefit.
The other benefit is that to teach them how to make wudu physically, showing them how to make wudu. Yeah, demonstrating physically in front of the people, they can see how to make wudu. That's the third benefit. And there's nothing better than that. If you were to narrate to your student, this is how you make wudu, they might misunderstand you. And they might not understand properly. But if they see physically, that will stay in their brain. Yeah. That's the 3 benefits we mentioned.
It's like when you walking under a shadow. On a hot day, when you see the sun, that's how you determine whether it's Asr time or Dhuhr time.
Yeah.
When the shadow is double, when the shadow is short.
Yeah.
Length of man.
Yeah, the question you're asking me.
No. So it's telling you.
Similarities.
Okay. If you want to show them how to waqt salawat, time for the prayer, you take them out and you show them. That's another one as well, mashallah.
I was going to actually ask, so this principle that applies across the board. So, like, for example, you teach someone how to do a sort of a dead body or something.
The people they have a course to show you how to wash the dead body. They do courses, mashallah. So wudu, you learn it like that. The brother saying, I can sit here and teach you how to tell you the time of the salawat from the hadith. Okay, you learn it. But to then take it out physically, show you, that's another way of learning as well. It sticks in your memory. Okay, the shadow is your length. The asr has started then. Okay. It's gone double length now. The asr, the whole is coming to end of it. Asr has started. So when they see it like that, alhamdulillah, beneficial.
When you can tell the zawal as well.
In the zawal as well, yeah.
One more. So you mentioned 2 types of dua. For the dua, we mentioned 3 types. Go over the 3 types.
Dua, we mentioned dua 2 types. In the Quran and Sunnah, Ibn Qayyim, Ibn Taymiyyah, when you hear the word dua, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمْ أُدْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ, and your Lord said, call on me. That dua means 2 things. Mas'ala and ibadah. Ibadah, we said that dua al-ibadah refers to any ibadah we're doing. Okay? And the reason is that it's a dua, and it is only done for Allah Azza wa Jal. And the reward, the thawab, we only seek from Allah. And to seek other than Allah, because ibadah, Allah can only give you the thawab, the reward. To seek from other than Allah, that's shirk billah Azza wa Jal. Because you're telling me that my father or my mother or friend can give me the thawab or my salah, a'udhu billah. La, only Allah can give me that. So I seek that from Allah Azza wa Jal. That's called dua al-ibadah. Dua al-mas'ala, dua of your need, are 3 types. I mentioned one, how can it be major shirk? Okay? And then I mentioned that the second one, the dua only Allah can give you, this is only for Allah. Your need, to be cured or anything like that, or hidayah, or anything like this, provisions, you only ask Allah. And the third one I said, you can call other than Allah, based on the condition, they're alive, they're present, and they're able to help you. And this is the case. He made dua because the word dua is there. He called for the water. And you must say, how can you call other than Allah? But he called somebody in front of him. They're in front of him and they can benefit, give him the water. Nothing wrong with that. So I can do something here. I can call somebody to give me water. You can do that. No shirk, because you're in front of me, able to help me. So that's the 3 types.
So the difference between the first 2? What's the difference?
The first 2 is that one is shirk billah, one is not. So the second one is that you should do it for Allah. Only Allah can benefit you. If you turn that to other than Allah, it's shirk, major shirk. Understand? So the first one is major shirk, isn't it?
No.
That means you should do that for Allah only. Yeah.
And then the second one is you turn to Allah in something that He can only help you with.
Yeah. But if you do the other than Allah, it becomes major shirk. Now if you go to Abdul Qadir Jilani, Shah Jalal, Hassan Hussein, go to, yeah. The same thing, but it should do only for Allah. But the reason I'm mentioning this, as Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen also mentioned that, Katf Shubahat, is that how dua al-mas'ala can be major shirk, is that's how it is. When you go to the righteous, asking them, give me child, or someone has passed away, can you bring the soul back? One of the Shaykh is mentioning in his book that they believe Abdul Qadir Jilani can bring the soul back. And they go and ask him. They pay 2 rak'ah, and they go maqbara, and whatever, they pray 2 rak'ah, and they go and ask him, make dua to him. A'udhu billah. He's the protector, he's the giver. All this name is given to, which is for Allah only. But they believe Abdul Qadir Jilani can fulfill your haja, your need. A'udhu billah. So people are doing it. They're doing it.
The other one regarding the Hadir and Khadir.
Okay. Hadir is present, Qadir is able to help you, and Hayy. Hayy, have to be alive. If first with there, but the person is dead, it's not going to benefit you either. So these three have to be there.
That's the principle for asking someone
to help you. Yeah. These are 3 things there.
That's not it's not part of the mas'ala regarding, this can be classified as normal help. Normal
help, yeah. Now I can ask a doctor, for example. A doctor, for example, somebody's family member is going to go through a big operation, yeah? And it's a 50-50 now, okay? So this is only in the hand of Allah. You don't go to doctor, save my son, whatever. You're going to operate, save him, please. And you believe he's the savior. That's major shirk. Because it's only Allah can save him, no one else can save him. So then even in front of you, because he hasn't got the qudra. He hasn't got qudra. That's it. So,
the waw was
Aqbalahuma wa adbara. Yeah. Waw is ataf, it follows, but thing is, it could be anywhere around. Yeah. Because that if you do it like that, aqbala, it goes against the hadith. Hadith is like this. So the ulama says other way around. Adbara wa aqbala. Yeah.
Regarding the waswas, waswas when you are in the salah, sometimes you see people blowing left. What's that about? Is that sunnah?
It's sunnah. You don't really speed, but just to detest him, isn't it?
It's like shaitan.
Yeah. On your left, you just spat with proper, just to drive him away, to show your hatred.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Is that sunnah?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
That's one.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to mention something about the fa within like the hadith. فمضمض فغسل. So what did you say just regarding the fa?
Fa here means tartib. The brother asking the question about wudu, Prophet hadith used فمضمض, fa, sometimes thumma. Fa and thumma mean same thing, it's tartib. Yeah, but fa is quicker than thumma. Straight away. So famadmada, it happens straight away. There's no time period. Yeah. Okay. So ja'a Zaydun fa amrun. Zayd came, quickly Amr came. Yeah. So the fa min tartib, but it happened quicker. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
The previous lesson you mentioned that Uthman, he was married to 2 of the Prophet.
Daughter, yeah.
Was he also married to Ali radiallahu anhu's daughter?
I don't know. The brother asking, maybe this
was that
Ali, Uthman married 2 daughters of the Prophet, Ruqayya and Kulthum, but I never read that he married daughter of Ali. Never came across. Never. No, never. He'd be too old by then anyway. Very old. Uthman?
Did Ali not have a daughter called Kulthum?
No. He's daughter of Rasulullah, Kulthum. That's why he called Dhul Nurain, the possessor of two light. Ruqayya passed away, he married Kulthum, yeah. Khalas? Hiyakumullah, assalamu alaikum.